Hey everyone, I know you see something in my lap and you probably like, what's in the bag? And didn't Miss Girl just say she was on a book buying ban because she did a book haul and brought back 70 plus books from Black Romance Book Festival? You would be correct, I did do that. I did say I was on a book buying ban. But I went to Colorado and we went to Barnes & Noble and I bought nothing. But to be fair, they didn't have the new Carly Fortune book in paperback. That's why I bought nothing. And the day before, though, we did go to, I forgot, we went to Tattered Covers, and I got The Scammer, though, by Tiffany Jackson. Tiffany D. Jackson, my bad. And that was pretty cool. We called, though, because it said Tattered Covered Kids, so we're like, oh, this is a kids bookstore. And so we called and we're like, hey, do you guys have like adult books? Is this just a book kid store? And they're like, no, we're expanding. We have adult books. Like, it's not just a kids bookstore. So we're like, okay, cool, let's go. It's still majority a kids bookstore. And so like, I mean, the first one I noticed was this. I was shocked to find it in there. And the author was like, oh, I love Tiffany D. Jackson. Not the author, the cashier was like, oh, I love Tiffany D. Jackson and stuff. So I was like, look at you knowing a thing or two. But I seen like Children of Blood and Bone in there. I seen Legendborn. So I seen books in there that I was not expecting to see. But yeah, that was pretty cool. We ended up also trying this matcha place called Bad Peach. Yo, I got the peach matcha and it is to die for. I was like looking at my friends and stuff, and because I was there for a bachelorette party, I was like, we can come back like the rest of the weekend, right? Because this matcha's so damn good. I'll insert a picture above me because I took a picture of it. And I've been thinking about that matcha ever since, and I'm just like, I'm sad about it because we don't have matcha like that here. So that's my rant about the matcha. But then I went to, well, we ended up going to the mall and finding Second and Charles. I was like, ain't that a bookstore? And everyone I was with, like Sari too, for the most part. So I was like, everyone was like, to the bookstore we go. And I got this really cute tote that says, buy me books and tell me I'm pretty. Yeah, I got dog hair on it because, you know, dogs. But, how my perfume in? Anyway, I'm getting distracted. So, I got this really cute bookmark. It says enemies to lovers. I don't know why I'm stuttering. Super cute. In my short that I posted, I think it was yesterday, I had a different bookmark in my hand that I really wanted to get because it reminded me of the Book of Sin by H.M. Wolf. But I found it in like the area where like there was fantasy stuff and also SJM, and I was just like, this is too close to her stuff, and I don't know if it's hers, and I don't want to own anything that may or may not have to do with that. So I did not get that bookmark. But I did find this cute ass enemies to lovers one. So, and I love me an enemies to lovers. So for my haul, I did only get 4 books. So I made it out of the weekend with 5. And one of these aren't even for me. So I call that a win. What else is, oh no, I put the perfume back in there. Okay. So the first book I got is Wild Rain by Beverly Jenkins. I actually picked this one up for my mom. Because I got this copy off Pango. So now she has a copy. I also got How to Marry Keanu Reeves in 90 Days by K.M. Jackson. So the title is what got me. And then like I read the back. So basically, the main female character is like in love with Keanu Reeves. He breaks the news he has to get married in 90 days. So she's going to find them to persuade him to marry her, and her best friend tags along. So I'm assuming this is like best friends to lovers, and you know, who doesn't love a cute like best friends to lovers? So I mean, don't get me wrong though, it's still enemies to lovers over here. And then I got The Gravity of Us by Brittany Cherry. I can't remember if I already have this one or not. So if I do, I'll probably just give my copy. I'll give it away because like obviously I can't return that. I don't live in Colorado. And then I also got Something Old and Something New by Beverly Jenkins. So that is my haul. I am proud of myself because I, usually don't have self-control or act like I ain't got no common sense when it comes to a bookstore. But I had a lot of fun this weekend, did a lot of swimming, laying by the pool, getting some sun. I got sunburn on the back of my arms. So it feels better today, but it definitely was, I was crispy yesterday and the day before. So that's my haul. I did take 2 books with me, 2 physical books. I did not read them, but I did start reading Love at a Funeral by Shay Dawn on my Kindle because the 2 books I took, they were both, one was by CCJ, Christina C. Jones, and then the other one was by Tara Lynn Mitchell. Neither of them were on KU, and I didn't want to take them to the pool and get them wet, so I started reading Love at a Funeral by Shay Dawn, and that book is so good. So I highly recommend you put that on your TBR. My last read was Let Me Not by Ayla Cox. My current read is Love at a Funeral by Shay Dawn, and I'm also listening to Maybe for the Summer by Aubrey Penn. I'm hoping to get that finished tomorrow, or maybe I'm not going to finish this tonight. I think I still have like 5 hours left. But I definitely want to get it finished tomorrow. And then my next read is going to be Miss V's Hot Girl Summer by A.H. Cunningham, because it's summer. This will be a perfect read. I'm not going to read the blurb, because I think I read the blurb when I bought it, and then I just, I forgot. So I'm not going to read the blurb. I'm just going to dive in. That's what I usually do. And then I also really want to chip away at what I was going to do for my 24-hour readathon. I might do, 5 hours, not 5 hours, 10 hours tomorrow, because I don't have to work, but I do work Wednesday, so I might do maybe I'll do 12-hour readathon and start there, just to try to chip away at what I wanted to read during that. I'm also trying to think. My next audiobook I think is gonna be Plus Size Player, just so I can finish off that series, because I do have, my mom already has that audio, so I think she already finished it, so I want to listen to it so we can talk about it. And I'm still waiting to finish Watercolors. I know, I just don't want to read it at work, and I really want to annotate it. So I don't work this weekend. I don't have a lot of plans, except to go to the farmer's market and take my hair down. So Friday, I'm going to finish it. I'm doing it, you guys. I'm doing it, and y'all hold me to it. Because Friday, I'm going to finish it, and Thursday I will have my review. So, not Thursday, Saturday, I will be reviewing it. I'm speaking that into existence. So, yeah, I'm glad to be home, but I'm sad because it was such a fun weekend, and I don't have a pool in my backyard, so I definitely miss the Airbnb pool, but I can't wait for the wedding. I'm so proud of myself for sticking to the challenge, even though, like I said, I did only post once a day, and it was a short, but I still posted. Because I could have easily been like, oh, I'm not going to post. But I did try to batch film some shorts, and that way I was, at least somewhat prepared, because I knew I wasn't going to get any long form content on film. Just because I literally, I got overwhelmed with work. Not necessarily overwhelmed, but it was okay, I gotta work these days, I gotta get all this stuff done, and then it was boom, trip. So I don't have any more trips for the rest of the year. Sorry, I had to sneeze. But I am sad about that, because I really was excited to go to Book Harvest, but I get why the event was canceled. So unless something local pops up, I will be staying home, because I need to save money. Something fierce. So my goal for the next week is to try to find a matcha shop around town that can, try to find a coffee shop that has matcha that can compare to what I just had in Colorado, because that was really good, and I do not enjoy matcha. So yeah, I was like, can I just put you guys in my pocket and bring you home, because that was so freaking good. I am literally dreaming about it. But yeah, I don't know why I keep repeating myself, but so goal for this weekend, finish Watercolors, I'm gonna take my braids out because I need to take my braids out, and then chip away at my 24-hour readathon TBR because I really want to get those books read. They have been on my TBR for quite a while, and I need to stop being scared of them and just read them. So that's the plan. Everybody have a good night.